Singapore has four official languages, and that can make signs around the city a bit more complicated. But if you take a look, you'll notice that places like the National Museum of Singapore have all four languages displayed: English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. Each one represents a unique piece of Singapore's cultural mosaic, and today we'll explore just what makes these four languages so important in this vibrant, multicultural nation. Chapter 1. English, the global connector. English is the beating heart of Singapore's modern-day society. It's the language of government, business, and education, seamlessly connecting the nation's diverse population. But how did English come to occupy such a central role in this multicultural country? The answer lies in Singapore's colonial past. Under British rule, which lasted from the 19th century until 1963, English was adopted as the language of administration, law, and trade. This laid the foundation for English to become the dominant language in Singapore. In today's Singapore, English is much more than just a tool for communication. It's a bridge between different communities. With a population made up of Chinese, Malays, Indians, and others, Singapore needed a common language to unite its people. English has stepped in as that unifying force, allowing people from different ethnic backgrounds to come together and communicate effectively. Whether you're a Malay speaker, Tamil speaker, or Chinese, English serves as the link language, making sure that no one gets left behind in this fast-paced modern society. In fact, English isn't just about day-to-day communication. It's about opportunity. Singapore is a global hub for business and innovation, and English is the language of international trade, science, and technology. According to the Singapore Department of Statistics, English proficiency is a key factor in Singapore's economic success. For many, mastering English means access to better job prospects, higher salaries, and the chance to be a part of the global community. Did you know that in Singapore's schools, English is the primary medium of instruction? Students are taught in English, and many also learn their respective mother tongues, making the nation's population highly multilingual. This multilingual skill set sets Singapore apart, fostering a society that thrives on cultural and linguistic diversity. Chapter 2. Chinese, the heart of a vibrant community. Chinese is the second most widely spoken language in Singapore, and it plays a crucial role in shaping the country's identity. Roughly 76% of Singapore's population is of Chinese descent, with the majority identifying as Han Chinese. This large community has deep cultural roots that are reflected in the language spoken, primarily Mandarin. While Mandarin has become the standard form of Chinese used in schools and government, Singapore's Chinese community also speaks a variety of other dialects, including Hokkien, Cantonese, and Teochew. These dialects often thrive in family settings and local communities, highlighting the rich linguistic diversity within the Chinese population. Mandarin's rise to prominence in Singapore can be traced back to the 1970s with the government's Speak Mandarin campaign. This initiative aimed to reduce the use of various Chinese dialects and promote Mandarin as the common language. By encouraging the use of one standardized language, the government hoped to unite the different dialect groups within the Chinese community and simplify communication across the nation. As a result, Mandarin has become the lingua franca for Chinese Singaporeans, spoken by both the younger and older generations. But the importance of Chinese in Singapore goes beyond just communication. It's intertwined with the country's cultural practices. Chinese festivals like Chinese New Year, the Mid-Autumn Festival, and the Hungry Ghost Festival are celebrated with great enthusiasm across Singapore. These cultural events bring together family and community members, often marked by traditional foods, colorful decorations, and elaborate rituals. These festivals not only reflect the deep cultural heritage of Singapore's Chinese community, but also strengthen the connection between the language and the culture. Today, Mandarin is taught in schools as the mother tongue for those of Chinese descent, ensuring that the younger generation stays connected to their heritage while being part of a modern, globalized society. According to the Singapore Ministry of Education, Mandarin is a key part of the curriculum, reflecting its central place in Singapore's identity and cultural landscape. Through the preservation of the language and its associated customs, Chinese remains a vital part of Singapore's vibrant, multicultural fabric. Chapter 3. Malay, The national language with deep historical roots. The Malay language holds a special and significant place in Singapore's identity, serving as the country's national language. Although only around 13% of the population speaks Malay as their first language, its importance extends far beyond everyday use. The decision to make Malay the national language after Singapore gained independence in 1965 was a deliberate choice to honor the country's historical roots. Singapore was once part of the Malay Peninsula, and the Malay community has long been a significant ethnic group within the nation. Malay's status as the national language reflects Singapore's deep connection to its Southeast Asian heritage. Malay was not only the primary language spoken by the local Malay community, but it also historically bridged the gap between various communities in the region. This makes Malay an integral part of Singapore's cultural and national identity. The language is deeply embedded in Singapore's national symbols, with the national anthem, Majulah Singapura, being sung in Malay. This anthem, which translates to Onward Singapore, reflects the nation's hope and ambition, and its use of Malay ties the country to its regional roots. Beyond its role in national pride, Malay is also central to the cultural and religious life of the Malay community in Singapore. The language plays a key part in many traditional ceremonies and rituals, including those linked to Islam, such as prayers and festivals like Hari Raya Puasa. Malay also serves as a vehicle for storytelling, music, and traditional art forms that continue to thrive in Singapore's multicultural landscape. In schools, Malay is taught as the second language for students who are not of Malay descent. This educational policy not only promotes the language's importance, but also ensures its continued presence and relevance in a modern, multicultural society. By incorporating Malay into the education system, Singapore affirms its commitment to preserving the language as part of the nation's diverse cultural heritage. Chapter 4, Tamil, a link to Singapore's Indian heritage. Tamil, the fourth official language of Singapore, plays a vital role in representing the country's Indian community, particularly the Tamil-speaking population. While Tamil is spoken by around 9% of the population, its significance in Singapore goes far beyond the number of speakers. Tamil has deep cultural and historical roots in Singapore, with its presence dating back to the 19th century, when large numbers of Tamil migrants from India arrived to work under British colonial rule. These early migrants helped shape the development of Singapore's Indian community, with Tamil language and culture at the heart of their experience. The Tamil community's rich literary and cultural heritage continues to thrive in Singapore today. Tamil has a profound influence on the arts, literature, and daily life, and its cultural importance is celebrated through vibrant festivals. Deepavali, known as the Festival of Lights, is one of the most significant and widely celebrated events in Singapore. It marks the triumph of light over darkness and is celebrated with grand feasts, festive lights, and temple visits. Thai Pusam, another important Tamil festival, sees devotees engage in acts of devotion, including carrying kavadi, ornate structures, as offerings to Lord Murugan. These festivals not only preserve Tamil traditions but also foster a deeper understanding and appreciation of Indian culture among Singaporeans of all backgrounds. Tamil's presence in Singapore's media further reinforces its role in the national landscape. Tamil language radio stations, newspapers, and television programs help keep the language alive in the modern era. Programs like Vasantham, a Tamil language channel, and RIA 89.7 FM continue to serve as platforms for Tamil speakers, offering news, entertainment, and cultural programming that ensures the language remains an integral part of Singapore's multicultural identity. By promoting Tamil alongside the other official languages, Singapore ensures that its Indian community can preserve its cultural heritage while contributing to the broader national conversation. This inclusion of Tamil as an official language affirms Singapore's commitment to maintaining its cultural diversity, making it a true melting pot of traditions, languages, and identities. Chapter 5. How they coexist, a symbol of unity in diversity. At first glance, the coexistence of four official languages in Singapore might seem like a complex challenge, especially when navigating the multilingual signs, documents, and daily communications. However, this multilingualism is not a burden. It is a reflection of Singapore's remarkable ability to embrace diversity. The four languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, are not just functional elements of society, they are deeply woven into the nation's identity, symbolizing its commitment to inclusivity and unity. Take, for example, the National Museum of Singapore. Its signage proudly displays all four official languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, reminding visitors of the cultural richness that defines the country. This is not an isolated instance. It's a pattern seen across the city, from road signs to government documents. This multilingual display serves as a constant reminder that Singapore is a nation that celebrates its diversity, where all languages are valued and equally represented. Education plays a crucial role in maintaining this multilingual harmony. In Singapore's schools, students are required to learn English, the primary medium of instruction, alongside their respective mother tongues, whether it's Mandarin, Malay, or Tamil. This ensures that young Singaporeans are not only fluent in English, but also connected to their cultural roots. This bilingual, or even multilingual, education system helps equip students to thrive in a globalized world while preserving the languages that are essential to their personal and national identity. Multilingualism in Singapore goes beyond practicality. It fosters mutual respect, understanding, and social cohesion among its diverse communities. It ensures that no ethnic group feels marginalized, while encouraging everyone to contribute to the nation's success. This unique approach to language not only strengthens social ties, but also highlights the strength of Singapore's multicultural fabric, where diversity is not just accepted, but celebrated as a cornerstone of national unity. Conclusion: a nation united through language. In conclusion, Singapore's four official languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, are far more than mere tools for communication. They serve as windows into the vibrant cultural diversity that defines this extraordinary nation. Each language reflects the history, traditions, and heritage of the communities that speak it, while also weaving a shared thread of unity and belonging that ties the country together. Through its embrace of multilingualism, Singapore has created a society that celebrates both diversity and harmony. The nation's commitment to preserving and promoting these four languages underscores its belief that diversity is not a challenge to overcome, but a powerful strength that enriches every aspect of life. By fostering an environment where every language is valued, Singapore affirms its position as a global model for inclusivity, where people of all ethnicities and backgrounds can thrive. As Singapore continues to grow and make its mark on the world stage, its multilingual landscape stands as a testament to its unique, inclusive identity. It is a nation where language is not just a means of communication, but a powerful symbol of unity and diversity, proving that when different cultures come together, they can create something truly extraordinary.